If you're in a social media marketing agency, you know it's harder than ever in 2025 and beyond to get new clients. Every strategy in the game has been used by millions of other agency owners, such as cold calling, cold email, running ads for your agency to get new clients. All right, a lot of these strategies were effective at one point, but now they're obsolete because so many agency owners use it. So sometimes you gotta think outside the box. What can I do to continue and adapt? And there's a blue ocean strategy no one's talking about, and it's going to events where your ideal client's gonna be at. For example, me, I run a social media marketing agency that helps furniture stores get more clients with digital advertisements. So I looked online on Google, where do all these people hang out? Where do my clients hang out? Cha-ching, this is Las Vegas market. So this is where all the furniture stores across the world hang out to purchase new furniture. And I was like, I gotta be here. So now I'm here. This is not the only reason I'm here actually in Las Vegas. I'm also here because I'm going to a mastermind in about a couple days to where I'm gonna learn how to continue to scale my agency, right, to higher levels. But the reason I'm making this video more than anything is I want to inspire you guys to be, I guess, bold, to take massive risks. I'm scared of coming here. I invest a lot of money just to be in this event, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. It's a risk being here. I might come here next couple of days, maybe get no clients. But that's what life is all about. You gotta take those bold risks, because if you don't take those bold risks, you're gonna get left behind. And you get left behind, well, your agency's gonna die. Right, you gotta continue to adapt. Right, certain strategies worked at one point, right? But because they've been so used, well, they start to die out. So that's what you as an agency owner are gonna find out what's like the next thing I can do, right? To stand out from the flock. Go to these events. I want to be taking you on a journey in this video. In the first part of the video, we're gonna be exploring Las Vegas market as I try to get new clients for my agency. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but hey, you only live once, right? I gotta take those bold risks, right, to continue growing my agency. And then the second half of this video, we're gonna go to that mastermind I was telling you guys. His name is Rich Fiola. That's the mastermind I'm going to. He makes about $4 million a month with his agency. Crazy numbers. I wanna learn what he's doing, right, so I can implement. But yeah, I guess a little bit about my agency. My agency makes about 30K a month approximately. It's growing steadily, but it's growing. But I'm not happy where I'm at. I want to continue to go, right, to higher levels. That's the reason I'm here. I run ads for my agency. That's how I get clients. But there's always room to improve. That's the reason I'm here. Hopefully I can meet new people. I'm actually meeting up with a couple clients of mine. They're actually here. And I actually want to show you a genius strategy that I thought of, right, as a marketer to get new clients while here, so I don't just stress myself out. Let me quickly show you something I'm working on right now. So there's really only two ways you can get new clients, or actually let people know I exist in this massive, I guess, conference. Number one is I introduce myself one by one to every person that walks by. Okay, that's really a lot of high effort. It's gonna be impossible because there's like tens of thousands of people here navigating, buying furniture. It's not gonna be very efficient if I introduce myself one by one. The other way I could take that is very genius is, well, look, I'm a marketer. I run ads for a living. Why not run an ad surrounding this place, right, with 1 mile, letting people know I exist? So that's what I did. Before we got here, I was outside for like 20 minutes recording like an ad I was gonna run for the next couple of days, because this event's for a couple of days, to let people know I exist. Okay, the strategy of it, I'm not really selling people, right, to book a call right now. That's what I usually do with my ads. More than anything, I want people to know that I exist. Let people know that I'm friendly, I don't bite, and I help dozens of furniture stores just like them. So that's what I did. Come over here, I wanna show you. So we're gonna be running 3 different campaigns. Let me quickly show you guys. We're gonna be running 3 different campaigns, 80, 80, and then a $20 campaign. The $20 campaign, well, pretty straightforward. I just want people to like go to my Instagram. So we're clicking on Instagram profile. Click on Instagram profile. I can see right there, I just recorded it. The other ones is I want people to message me. One on WhatsApp. Let me say WhatsApp right here. The reason it's WhatsApp because I work with Latinos, so Spanish-speaking furniture stores. So yeah, you can see send a message on WhatsApp. Another one's likewise, but the segmentation is a bit different. So for this one, actually, just quickly show you guys. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, guys. So if it doesn't work, well, fuck, we'll know in a couple days. So this is $20 a day. And the strategy behind this is, so this is the place I'm at right now, Las Vegas market. So I put in a 1 mile radius around here. So $20 a day. All right, I'm letting people know that I exist. So between 22 to 55-year-olds, and let people know who like furniture, people that are Facebook page admins. So I want people to just go to my Instagram and so they can discover me a bit more, right? So that's strategy behind that. So segmentation, only 1 mile, $20 a day, right? Not too much. Look, guys, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, right? This is gonna be like a massive gamble. Hopefully it works, but this is, I guess, low work for me. I don't have to stress myself that much if I'm introducing myself. So hopefully, I guess while I'm walking, introducing myself, meeting up with clients in person for the first time, new people come in my WhatsApp, right? Or more people go to my Instagram and message me. I guess that's the whole point. It's such a small world. While making the video right now, I just met up with one of my clients. He was just walking by, and it's like, I don't know if it's like a sign of God or some sort of like weird coincidence. He saw me like rambling on a video for like half an hour. He just stopped by, he's like, hey, Raul. I'm like, oh my God. So he's a client of mine from Minneapolis, St. Paul area. His name is Tetra, amazing guy. Right now we're just talking marketing, right, for a store, like basically implementing some strategies to continue to grow his store to the next level. You want to say anything quick, Tetra?
What's up, y'all? Hey, we're out here at Las Vegas Market, and we're learning, we're doing big things. This is my 35th market that I've been to.
35th market, wow. Okay.
Yeah, 35th market. So this is my 35th market that I've been to. So yeah, so I've been going to market for a long time. So
I want to show you something, guys. Look, while walking around, right, the showroom exhibits, I got a message on WhatsApp. Before I translate to you in English, it says, hey, I'm interested in growing my French store. I'm also in Las Vegas Market. So I just ran a campaign, like I was telling you guys earlier, I ran a campaign, and boom, the message is trying to come in. I'm gonna get in contact with this person. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I'm a little sick for some reason. I guess I'm not feeling the weather here. But guys, I have good news. That ad campaign I ran online has actually been working. I woke up today to like a gazillion messages. I'm not sure if you're able to see them. People messaging me, hey, I saw your ad. I'm also here. Let's touch base, right? French store owner. So it's working. I actually have a couple meetings set up for later today in the actual event. So hey, how's it going, guys? I'm currently in a showroom here in Las Vegas Market. I just met an amazing gentleman. His name is El Diablo. Guys, that's like next level marketing. He's standing out from everybody using the name El Diablo. Really, that's something genius. He's an amazing guy. He messaged me talking about collaboration. He works at a lot of furniture stores all over the world. I don't know, you want to touch base a little bit, Hector?
Yeah, well, hello. This is Hector El Diablo from Zuomod. I met Raul, and I think this guy has an amazing ideas to increase your sales.
Guys, that connection made with Diablo made coming to this event so worth it, right? I was having second thoughts. Should I come to Las Vegas Market? Am I gonna meet new people? Is it worth the ROI? Right? I was having second thoughts, but I was like, dude, I'm young. I have nothing to lose. I have no kids, right? You gotta go all in, right? You gotta be bold risk taker, right? Because you don't take risks, you're gonna get left behind. So I was like, fuck it, let's come here, right? And running the ad, that geo-targeted ad here, letting people know I exist, was also a risk, right? I'm spending $200 a day. Is it gonna work? It's not gonna work. It worked, okay? That guy, the guy I just met, Diablo, he messaged me from that ad I was running. He's like, dude, let's talk, right? Let's touch base. And I met him, and I found out this Diablo guy, he's a massive wholesaler, right? He works with this massive furniture brand. He furnishes thousands of stores across the world, right? His focus is Latino furniture stores, right? He works with USA-based companies, Mexico, Uruguay, or a lot of Latin American furniture stores, right? And we were talking like, okay, what can we do that makes sense to help each other out, right? And it just clicked, right? He's like, dude, my job is to make sure these stores continue to furnish our product, right? But I also want them to sell our product. I want to make sure they have sales. And you're in charge of getting these stores sales. Why not just do a collaboration? And if it makes sense, I can just put you in my network of furniture stores so that you can help them get more sales, right? So just that connection I made with Diablo is putting me in contact with thousands of furniture stores across the world. Just from coming to this event, just from running that ad. I still got a list of people that want to talk to me today. And we'll see how that goes. But guys, look, we have this beautiful Ferrari behind me. That's the reason I use this as a backdrop. Look how beautiful that is. One day, guys, I want to manifest. I'm not really a Ferrari guy. I'm more of like a Lamborghini guy. But one day I'm going to manifest a sports car. Day 3 and final day at this furniture convention. These past couple of days have been a wild ride. I met a ton of new people interested in working with me. We had a coffee. We met up. They know what I do. They know how I can help them. So next week I have a whole bunch of sales calls lined up. And I know it's going to go well because I already built that trust here. And this is the point of coming to this event. Be known in these circles, right? Have a bigger network of people, of my ideal clients. So if you're on the edge of coming to like industry events for your niche, do it. It's a blue ocean strategy. No one's doing it. I was the only marketer at this event, right? That helps furniture stores. So literally I had no competition. And not only in that aspect, right? With my current clients, I met up with a whole bunch of my current clients and we had fun. We went gambling. We went out to like 4 in the morning. We were having fun, right? That's something I would have never imagined because I'm always typically working on with them online, right? It's always work. It was really nice, right? Not having to talk about work and just interact with them, right? I build a stronger bond with them. And what does that do? I know that they're not gonna turn on me quickly because that trust is stronger now after meeting with them in person. I do want to remind you that that this is a two-part video. There's two big reasons why I'm in Vegas as an agency owner, right? Reason number one, part one of this video is I wanted to find new strategies to get new clients, right? To grow my agency. Because a lot of the strategies out there, well, they're overused by a lot of agency owners. So I was like, how do you stand out from the flock? Well, this is a blue ocean strategy, right? Going to industry events to be known by these circles to hopefully build more trust and get new clientele, right? That's reason number one, I'm in Vegas. Boom, we finished that. Reason number two is because I'm not satisfied with the growth of my agency. I'm doing pretty well, I guess, by compared to many agency standards. My agency is doing about like $1,000 a day in revenue, about 30K a month, right? For example, in just the day of today, I made 2K, okay, today, right? I only worked like 20 minutes today. I really didn't do much on my computer. I just optimized some ad campaigns, but I made 2K while talking to you guys while in Las Vegas. But still, I'm not satisfied where I'm at. I wanna be at around $100,000 a month in my agency. And I know the only way to achieve that is obviously continue to improve my services, maybe add more value, maybe build a bigger team. But more than anything, the question is, where do you get that information from? I stumbled on Google, this guy named Rich Fiola, right? He runs an agency about $4 million a month. $4 million a month, that's how much his agency is producing. And I was like, what the fuck? And this guy, I guess he's running this ad that I stumbled across on Facebook and Instagram. He's running a mastermind in Vegas, and the mastermind was gonna be right after this event. I was like, that's killing two birds with one stone, right? I had to go to Vegas, right, to go to this event. And it's right after. I was like, okay, let's attend that. So I did pay him quite a hefty sum, right, to attend this mastermind. But it's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna get the information that I lacked, right? Whether it's building a team to get me to 100K a month, right? Or the ad strategy that he's using, right, to run his ads to get more clients for it. So there's like a lot of things that I have questions about. And I know that I can only get those answers from somebody that's already, I guess, way farther than me along the road. Yo, what up guys? We're currently getting dressed up, trying to look sleek because for day one, we gotta be dressed in business casual. Now guys, I'm not too used to wearing suits, so I'm not a big suit guy, but it was required for day one of this 3-day mastermind. Here we got the itinerary for the next couple of days. It's my first ever mastermind, so I'm very excited. I have a lot of expectations. Today we have like a, cocktail reception. I don't drink, so I'm probably gonna sip some orange juice or something. Tomorrow we have some sessions coming up. So I just finished day one of the mastermind. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I felt like a small shrimp talking to these guys. I would ask them, so talk to me, what are you making a month? And they would tell me, it's a pretty bad month. I'm making like $500,000 a month. Like $5,000 a month? What advice would you give to like an aspiring marketer, someone that is trying to make it as an agency owner, maybe when it comes to like mindset? What do you think is the biggest limitation a lot of agency owners have when it comes to like growing their agency?
Part of the problem is a lot of people dream too big and execute too big. That's not the way to do it. You want to dream too big, but execute very small. What step do I have to take right now to get to the next step and the next step and next step? Now let's start executing, day by day. I want to focus on this one for the next 1 year. I'm going to master this so I can take that and move on to the next one and the next one. I start very, very small, but dream extremely big and stay focused on just one thing at one time. And in that, you have to like sharpen, because if you do that, it helps you sharpen your mindset, right? Because you're focusing on one thing and you're just getting better at that thing. Knowing fully well where you're going eventually is that big dream. But focus on this one right now and get very, very good at it. So mindsets would not work if you're chasing too many things at one time. Mindset is most potent when you stay focused on one thing and just scale your focus. That's all that matters. Yeah.
What's your take on standing out, I guess, in such a competitive environment? There's tons of marketers out there, right? Business owners have many options, getting people from like India at a fraction of a price or from Latin America at a fraction of a price. How does one stand out in such a competitive environment in today's world where there's so many marketers? What can you do to really stand out?
Well, so listen, when I first started, I thought there was a lot of competition as well, but there's none. There's none. And if there is, no one of them is as good as me because no one is paying $50,000 to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no competition. Yeah. There's distraction, but there's no competition for real. Check this out. Over here, we have, 7, 8 figures, 9 figures marketers, right? Yeah. This place should be filled to the brim if it is true that there's competition. Where are they?
No one here.
Exactly. They can't hang on. Because as soon as they make their $10,000, they take the next trip to Dubai and they're broke, right? There's no competition. There is distraction.
We're currently going to the Sphere with everybody from the mastermind. Rich Fiola, I got us a suite at the Sphere. So that's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna go see a show. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
I got OJ and
What do you think, Eddie? Good or what?
Woo! Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Say what's up, Rich? We got exclusive seats in the house. We're gonna go see the Sphere. All right, so I'm currently in the mastermind. I met an amazing guy. His name is Eddie. Great marketer. He works with lawyers. And I've been thinking about getting a Rolex for some time now. I guess for the status, just to, I guess, to upgrade myself, or maybe the mindset stuff. But I guess my question to you, Eddie, I see that you have a Rolex. Can you show off your Rolex right here? Ooh, look at that bad boy. When do you recommend someone to get a Rolex, or why should someone even consider? I guess, why do you buy a Rolex?
Okay, so to me, it's like it's an award, it's an achievement, and like a landmark in what you're doing. I don't think you should just go buy a Rolex because you want a Rolex. That's my opinion. I think you should buy a Rolex because you've achieved something, right? Yeah. If I would have bought a Rolex a decade ago, it wouldn't matter to me, you know? But now it's kind of cool. I've earned a Rolex, you know? On the flip side, anyone could go buy one of these damn things. It's just a watch. Yeah. But to me, it was a cool experience. Like, I went to the jewelry store, we sat down, they gave us champagne. My wife and I went to dinner and she cried. Because it was just, it's a cool experience. I've wanted a Rolex since I was 20 years old, you know? Yeah. But now that I have one and have had this experience of like talking to other people who own Rolexes and like, it's just it's cool. It's like getting a sports car, you know? It's like just a cool experience. It's a little club.
My question is, do people treat you differently, like when you walk into a room and you have a Rolex on compared to like a typical Casio watch?
So I wore an Apple Watch for like a decade, you know? I have never gotten as many comments on anything I've ever owned than since the 3 months ago that I bought this watch.
Wow.
Anything.
Do you recommend me get one?
I think...
Or it's on a certain figure.
I think you should. I think you should set a. Here's what I think, and this is true for anyone in this: set a goal, tie the watch to it, get on a waiting list, and buy the watch when you hit the goal. And I promise you, you'll hit the goal faster than you ever would.
You have a goal, right?
100%. Like, the directionality is so important. And when you lose direction and you lose, this is the thing. And like, people are like, oh, that greedy bastard bought a $20,000 watch. It's like, no, bro. Like, this is tied to other things. You know,
it means
it means something. Yeah. So, anyways,
all right, I like that, man.
Buy Rolex.
All right.
People who get to 10, 20, 30 grand a month like you, like, or 100 grand a month, that's your goal. Like, you already have the determination part. Now you just have to like exercise, like, how do I put faith in other people to drive the business to the next level? So like, you have the faith in yourself. Now you have to get the faith in the other people. Like, it's hard to trust other people. Yeah. But that's the only way you can grow your business, by trusting other people.
Quickly, just to end it on a note on fear. How do you handle fear if you have any fear? Like, for example, me, like, I don't know, I just have that fear, like, what if it all goes crumbling down tomorrow? Like, for example, in your case, right? You have a big team. You gotta sustain them, right? Their families. You have a lot more people that depend on you. Do you ever feel that fear? So how do you overcome that fear?
If you were to lose everything, it's like, well, that sucks. Well, but I believe like when one door closes, another one opens. And when we just did our last agency event in June, at our last mastermind, when we had some of the students come out, I spoke on perseverance, which is like persevering no matter what. You know, if everything were to crash down, and a lot of like the big gurus talk about this stuff too. It's like, hey, if I lost everything, what I would do for the next 30 days to like rebuild it back, you know? It's like, I think that even like the biggest minds are thinking that way. It's like, hey, we might lose everything. It could happen. If it happens, well, we'll move on. We'll go on to the next thing. It just doesn't phase us, you know? It just can't phase you.
With my boy Eddie. Any wise words to an aspiring entrepreneur?
Commit.
Huh?
Commit. Commit to what? Commit to it.
Do it at once.
Being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, but what for you?
This was the alternative. Lose? Lose the alternative. Work for someone else is the alternative. Commit.
I love that, Russ.
Commit. Throw it in. Throw your whole weight into it.
All right, guys, my time here in Vegas has come to an end. I'm extremely exhausted, guys. I got home, I get back to the hotel around like 4 in the morning. I was out with people from the mastermind at a club. And keep in mind, guys, I don't drink. It was rough on me yesterday night, but I'm happy I went, right? Because I built a stronger relationship with people from the mastermind. And obviously people in the mastermind, well, they're people you want to hang out with, right? They're high-level individuals, high-value men, people that want the best for themselves and for their family. And it's always good to be around these people because hopefully you get a thing or two from them, right? You get inspired. That's what happened to me. I got inspired, right? Being with agency owners that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month to agency owners that make millions a month, right? That's really inspirational by itself. But I guess the big reason why I made this video, right, now that we're coming to an end, was to show you the behind the scenes of really what it takes to grow an agency in today's world in such a competitive environment. You gotta continue to reinvest everything back into your business, right, to find new ways to get clients. Because if you don't adapt, if you don't invest in yourself, you're gonna get left behind. And the one thing I learned from this mastermind, right, I am gonna do a recap video in full depth at another time, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel. But the one thing I want to get you guys to know from this mastermind that I was just attending is that you gotta act now. Urgency is important. I told him my 2-year plan. I want to get to like 100K a month in like 2 years. Rich Fiola, right, the guy from the organizer of the mastermind, he's like, why not now? Like, what's stopping you from like tripling your ad spend to get more sales calls, to close more sales? Like, what's stopping you from now? I was like, I don't know. And that's true, right? It was just a freaking limiting belief that I thought I had to just go slowly. He went from like $71,000 a month to 2 million in 1 year, and then from 2 million to 4 million the next year after that. He said if I would have been, like he told me, like when he was scaling his agency, obviously he felt fear, but he knew the opportunity maybe wouldn't last forever. Because with the rise of AI, ChatGPT, who's to say that being an agency owner will still exist in a couple years, right? Maybe we'll become obsolete. We won't be needed no more with the rise of AI agents and stuff of that nature. So we gotta capitalize on the opportunity we have today. And it all taught me, don't dream too small. $100,000 a month is nothing, it's chump change. Right? In my eyes, obviously it's a lot, but it's infectious being around these type of people, right? Like I told everybody, hey, I want to get to 100K a month. They're like, they told me that's like a bad month for us. I'm like, oh my God. But the good thing about being this type of environment is that you get inspired. Take freaking risk, be bold. That's what it takes, right? To grow an agency from freaking 10K a month to 100K a month to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month to $1 million a month. You gotta believe in yourself, but you gotta act now. Don't be afraid to invest in masterminds, right? Invest in yourself, invest in here.